Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review. Today from Mattel in their WWE Superstars line, we are featuring Series 1 Ric Flair, complete with entrance robe. Alright, so I think of all the WWE Superstar figures that they produced, this might be my favorite just because I'm such a big fan of Ric Flair, especially in the red entrance robe. For me, this is Evergreen Flair. One of my other favorite wrestling action figures is the old Jakks Classic Superstars Ric Flair. I think in a very identical robe, and he's making that woo face. That's easily, like, hands down one of my favorite wrestling toys of all time. This one looks fantastic. I just wish they went with this facial expression. You know, the one they give here is the very smug, arrogant Ric Flair. But when I see this, you know, oh man, that would have been awesome. I really wish they gave us this head instead. It's a beautiful looking figure. He has his entrance robe and he has his mic for cutting promos. The card back is a really cool throwback to the old Remco designs from the 80s with the black and white. I love the Nature Boy logo. It's very clean. This looks fantastic. Styling and profiling. To be the man, you gotta beat the man. Woo! And you have Honky Tonk Man, Hollywood Hogan, Ric Flair, and Bray Wyatt. They're all great looking figures. This is an older figure that came out back in 2021. I've said this in another video. As much as I love this series, these are Walmart exclusives here in the States, and I've never seen Series 2 through 5 at my local Walmart. It's insane. Series 1 sat on the shelves for a long time. I never saw Series 2 through 5. And all my Walmarts are kind of different. Not all of them carry the same stock, and I think there's a Walmart not too far from me that they don't even dabble in Superstars, so it's kind of weird. The figure here looks great. Don't forget, there's the little baggie attached to the back, which has the extra hands. You don't want to throw this out. It's cool because it allows you to emote the figure differently. It's kind of a shame that it's Ric Flair and they don't give us, you know, the Four Horsemen hand. I'm sure you might be able to do that if you take the open palm, soak it in really, really hot water, and maybe bend the thumb. You might be able to recreate that, but yeah, it's just a shame that they don't give you that, you know, Four Horsemen symbol. And I'm going to apologize because I'm not going to take the robe off the figure. I don't think if I took the robe off, I don't think I'd be able to do as good of a job and put it on as cleanly without having like excessive folds and wrinkles. So we're just going to look at the figure with the robe on. Alright, so when this toy line first got started, I kind of told myself that I wanted to keep these mint on card. But with the upcoming release of Power Town's Remco style Superstar action figures, or I think, what are they calling them? All-Stars maybe? I'm like, I really want a loose collection of the older Remco style figures, especially with the Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard 2-pack. Early mid 80s mid-Atlantic NWA wrestling is like really my jam, and the idea of getting like a Tully Blanchard and a Magnum TA in this form factor just like blows my mind. Excuse me. This figure looks great. Again, the likeness to Ric Flair is pretty good. It's almost more like a caricature. His jaw looks a little bit too pronounced, a little bit more exaggerated than I'd like it, because it almost kind of resembles Jay Leno. But the hairstyle is definitely Ric Flair. The robe is done very well. You know, all the embellishments look really clean, as does the Ric Flair on it. Yeah, it's a fantastic looking figure. I can't wait to get that Power Town Magnum TA and Tully Blanchard. I actually ordered the bundle. It's March 17th, 2024. And it was maybe like a week ago or earlier or sometime last week when the pre-order went live. And I'm like, I want the entire set. I want the Rock and Roll Express. You know, I want Tully. I want Magnum. I want the Missing Link, Nick Bockwinkel, Bobo Brazil. So I caved in and pulled the trigger on the entire bundle. And I can't wait for those figures to come out. They're going to look great next to this Ric Flair. You know, I was so stoked. When I was younger, I grew up on the original Remco AWA figures. I remember playing a lot with the Long Riders and the Road Warriors. And I didn't have a Ric Flair figure, so I kind of like used my Mattel Masters of the Universe He-Man figure as a proxy for Ric Flair. Yeah, so overall, great looking action figure. Very stoked to have this in my collection. Alright, so let's wrap this one up. Once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.